This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Oh, Ohio State, this one's for T-Mac.
They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. What a way to start this game. Try to rattle them right off the bat with an onside kick, and it pays off. Dropping back, it's Carr. That's caught, it's Fields. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man, it's Fields. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Fields. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
To the air on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw again. The short hands, it's Fields. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab. Turning it on. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. The 50, the 40, at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! The defense does the work itself with a pick six. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Price. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Carr. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fields. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Fields. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got a man. It's Pauling. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Irish have always been built on the run, but timely completions are important, like the great Tom Clements back in the day or John Hewart.
Got to be clutch, right? Got to be balanced and got to find those moments where you can thrive. It's always a system, it seems like, at Notre Dame where it's been built around the run game and it's built around physicality, but they got to get that element of balance to really take off and get to that next level.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Using his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision making.
To the ground with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
One final play before the end of the quarter. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Dropping back, it's Carr. That's caught. It's Fields. Turning on the Jets. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. On the move, it's Locke. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for you.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He's loose. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, who set it down?
Quarterback keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
It's just so nice to have a signal baller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Tie game, and what about this call? Going for an onside kick here in the first half. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, LSU. On the double.
He wants to change this route. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown LSU! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Price. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Crawley. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Crawley. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. To the ground. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Finds his tight end. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's locked. It's a seam wide open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll step into the
Yeah, you're lucky they don't fucking align. You're lucky that shit's trash. You really are.
Didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now.
You're lucky that shit's trash, buddy. You know it. You know it. I know it. And everybody knows it.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. So a drive there of 82 yards, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. They'll run the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. LSU quick to the line. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving for midfield.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the right. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. this drive going from the 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Somehow fits it into that traffic.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Fields. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Notre Dame lines up quickly. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab, it's Fields. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Come on.
Makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet.
Fucking bullshit.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Carr. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, going to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And the Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. Finally corralled but not before. He picks up the first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Touchdown, Tigers! They take the lead with the 6.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have, but when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running the route, give him an opportunity.
Priority number one, protecting your quarterback. You're down in the ball game. You've got to make sure you don't get those hits on him. Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
Snap it to the back. Look out, he's got room. He breaks a tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you could see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He picks it up, still on his feet. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short.
LSU 21, Notre Dame 14.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Oh, they're after him. Can't find the man, and he'll 40. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And it's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look, let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Oh, out of space. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And that is big time late in the game that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more 1st downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
The Tigers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Direct snap. Got room to work. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The give on the option. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Back to pass, it's Carr. Quarterback adapting. Got him downfield. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Back to pass. Unleashes one. It's caught downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
To the air on first down. He's taking the shot. And here's the third interception of the night. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
Oh, decline that. Thank you.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all three phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Palmer. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Oh. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. This quarterback part of their running game. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Got his man.
This quarterback right now is improved, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Past the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight end and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. With the catch, it's Fields. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Shotgun snap on third down. Makes the catch. It's Fields. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Yo, why do these dudes go over there?
He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage.
Fucking so stupid.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. A run for the quarterback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the air, it's Carr. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Neil boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Leaves it with the back. Creates a little room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. Shakes off the defender.
What the fuck is that?
He's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down?
Not just so you get to make a big play on defense, but it's also a TFL, tackle for loss. Doesn't get better than that.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Reed. A little release to the back. He ended up losing yardage on the play and 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down?
Oh, yeah, we got big
time. Opponent from keeping drives alive. Right there.
Boom!
You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but
Game.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The RPO.
You're officially a fag.
Make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver?
You got any sack, Vaughn? Huh? What happened here? You got any balls or what?
Third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
You got any balls, Vaughn?
2nd and a long way to go.
Let your balls fall off.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
Maybe a seam route every now and again.
When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years, and the coaches may change, but the brand of Notre Dame is what it is. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the football. That's who they are, and that's how they're built.
Back to throw, it's Carr. And he was
catch the ball, man. Catch the ball, man.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. He'll take it himself. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Offense, quick tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Give him 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield, it's Reed. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He might want another play. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
To the air, it's Reed. Throws for the tight end. Finds his open man. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Finds his man. It's Concepcion. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to throw on third down.
What?
That will be incomplete, and we are down to 10
Little
seconds
fag.
to go.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll go with a direct snap. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. Touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Offensive line, that's going to be a false
What is
start,
that?
and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
That's some boo cocky.
All right, let's get it. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Concepcion. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy can catch it or nobody can catch it.
There he goes! Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. How about the wheels on this A&M quarterback channeling his inner John football?
Man, John football was as exciting as it gets, and college football took notice. The Aggies were talked about in the news all the time. They need that guy at that spot to return if they want to be a national championship contender again.
A designed run for the quarterback. It's a running room. Turning it on. Touchdown, Aggies. Once he got some room, it was over.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Talk to me.
The extra point top. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Picked off. What a play to
Thank
set
you.
up. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad
Yeah,
things
we
can
like
happen.
that
You
shit.
gotta get a few first downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you
We
can put them a little bit
like
deeper. This is the exact
that.
opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Oh, student body. Student body. Let's go.
Touchdown, Aggie. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Nothing
The Irish are falling
exactly what
apart.
it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Price. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Will take over. First and 10.
Oh boy. Here comes the flip nonsense.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
Pulls and fires complete. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Calls his own number. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. On the run, it's Love. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. This is a designed run. He's loose. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete.
Okay.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the tailback. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Flicks it out of the air. They
Just throw blind, dude.
Too short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Just going to keep it after the snap. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Quarterback keeps it. And he is stopped, not getting close to to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish! Extra point here will tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And when you got that kind of speed, football's got to be a lot of fun. I mean, Jesse, it's not there. Just pull it down. Go make a play.
That's definitely something that defense has never had to worry about in my day either. I think I just pulled a hamstring watching that guy go.
The Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. On the move. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Quarterback will keep it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the 4th quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
The Aggies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. Play of this drive comes from the 27. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Maryland, dude. You plugged in.
Score is deadlocked, and we're running out of time.
This
The
guy.
delay of game pushes the offense back. Dropping back, it's Carr. Snagged out of the air. And tackled there by the defense. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Got it in the middle. It's Fields. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Fields. It's a seam wide open. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Fields. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Motion from the back. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, this defense has had the QB's number all game long. One of the reasons why is because this quarterback, when he's on an island, he's winning the 50-50 balls, and he's not letting anything get thrown over his head or downfield. Great job in coverage, disguising what he's doing and knocking balls away.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Using his feet. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Texas A&M.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. With the ball spotted outside the 35, the holder will kneel and give his kicker a shot from 53 yards out and a chance to win.
Oh, boy, Bonnie.
No good. And after the miss, the only hope is to get us.
You're a beauty.
Round of overtime.
We go on. Yep. We always go offense first.
First play of the first possession of OT. Back to throw, it's Reed. Got his man quickly.
What?
Covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch.
Oh, Jimmy! Give me a
Guys are
break.
going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Give me
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. DB's right up on the receivers. Back has it. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
Game on the line. They've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
And that's why I want the ball second in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run in the end zone, and end the football game.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to